My name is Tarja and this game is The Hunter Call of the Wild, and this is the Revontuli Coast map. And I decided to change back to this game as there's going to be a new DLC on the 18th, I think. And while I am not really thrilled about the idea of having tigers around stalking me, I think I'll be buying that map as well. So now I'm just playing a bit of this just to remind myself how this game works, since I tend to get the buttons mixed up after playing the other game. This is the island at the southern edge of the map, and I was actually here trying to find mallards, since that's one of the things I'm missing from the Miscellaneous 19 mission. There are a few animals. I think there was grey-lag goose, mountain hare, lynx, mallard, and a couple of the birds that need to be shot from flight. But no mallards, but there were some wigeons, and I decided it would be a good idea to try to get closer, so if there's nothing else, I could try get one or two of those. And the problem in this place is that it's so open area, so it's hard to not to be seen, so crawling it is. And fortunately this seems to work quite well, so the birds don't see you if you're crawling on these rocks. And once I got close enough, first I thought I had lost those birds, but I just couldn't see them from here while being all down. So getting to the crouching position helped a lot. So there were those birds I had been looking at before, and then I just checked which one would be the best choice, and it was this one. So I wasn't even thinking about what it would be, silver, gold, or anything, because I had already shot the gold one for these. So this was just basically practicing longer range. Like 150 meters is long range for such a small target. And as you can see, 2 misses and 1 hit. So I got it. And the odd thing was that it didn't flee. I mean, it should have fled. But I got 3 shots. So I got the bird, and then it was just a question going there and checking what it was, like silver or gold. Yeah, but I think maybe it was the wrong time for mallards, so I didn't even hear them. Didn't see any, didn't hear them. But here is the wigeon I shot, and this turned out to be a nice surprise. First diamond of this kind. I think I have 3 birds which I've got diamond. I have the trophy lodge for birds, and brown bears are there, and there are 4 diamonds in there. So there's the albino brown bear, that's diamond, and then 3 birds, but I don't remember what the other 2 are. So since there were no mallards there, I decided to go elsewhere. This is near to an outpost, and I was trying to find those geese. They were not the right kind. Canada goose, I think. I was looking for grey-lag goose, but yeah, this was the wrong part of the map. So I just tried to spot them. It's so hard. You hear the sounds, but trying to just get the right direction isn't easy, since not nearly all of those sounds are shown on the screen. But I got a surprise here. Usually I'm very slow with the shotgun, much too slow, but here I got lucky. These two were close enough to each other. So for once I managed to get more than one. And I wouldn't have bothered with the Canada goose otherwise, but this was just too good of an opportunity to miss. So I decided to get these and then continue. I don't remember what that bird was. That sounds so familiar. It's something I have heard in real life, I think, but I don't remember what that is. So, oh, it was grey-lag goose, but not gold, silver. And so this was silly. I had just shot a moose, harvested it, and I had been hearing these noises for several minutes, and I just had to check what was going on. And this was stuck. You can see it's aggressive, and those movements are totally silly. And it just went on. It wasn't going to stop. I don't understand why it was aggressive and why it was stuck there. I haven't seen anything like this before. So it wasn't going to go away. So I just needed a place where I could see it a bit better. And then I was checking. I think there was a bear somewhere here. I was actually after that one. So I wanted to check first that it's not there, because I didn't want to scare it away. But since it wasn't there, I was going to shoot this moose. And that wasn't quite the sort of optimal place, but it didn't react in any way, so I think I probably didn't hit with this first one. So I took another shot and then it decided to leave. But it's there in the percentages. It's clear. I hit it and it would be somewhere there. It wasn't going to go too far. So it was just minor. So the only reason I wanted to shoot it was to get rid of that noise. It was getting on my nerves. Because that was definitely some sort of bug. It wasn't going to stop. So yes, just bronze. Because, oh, it was 2 shots. And then some hares. I had shot 2 or 3 of those before because I was looking for one that would be gold, and the ones I shot earlier were males. They were all silver. And then I remembered that in CotW, the mission for 3 gold hares, all of the 3 I got were females. And well, this was different kind of hare, but still it was females, so I thought it would be a good idea to check. Try to shoot it and check if it was bigger than the males. But the hares, they are so hard, they're small, and they make so little noise, so they're hard to spot. But I did spot it. It was minor, so that was sort of not sure what it would be, but might as well, and then check if it's silver or gold. I was a bit nervous about that moose. There was another aggressive moose at some point. It's not on this video. It was I think somewhere in this area, and I can tell that those birches are too small to shelter you from moose. I was trying the run around a tree to get away from an aggressive animal. It works in what's that, the South American map. The trees there were bigger. Okay, so this was just silver. Not good enough. Yeah, so in the South American map I did that, run around a tree, avoid a buffalo, which was really aggressive, but run around a birch tree trying to avoid a moose doesn't work. Basically the moose, it came through the tree and fortunately didn't do enough damage to send me back to an outpost, but it was still bad. I was trying to use the longbow for that moose because it was so close, but I'm not very accurate with the longbow, so it just got more aggressive. It was already aggressive, and the first arrow made it more aggressive, and then I think I used something like 3 arrows, and then just realized later that okay, they weren't the largest arrows, so it was not a surprise it didn't work. And then here some more geese. Okay, these are Canada geese, and just because they were within range, and I'm just practicing, sort of don't need to shoot them, and there was nothing good enough. Like, I wouldn't mind getting a diamond Canada goose because yeah, I think there's a place in the Leighton cabin for these, so getting a diamond would be nice. But I haven't seen, I don't even know what it would need to be a potential diamond. Probably 5. And I don't remember seeing anything over 4. But yeah, even though I shot those 2, the birds didn't go away. So I was just getting closer to see what else I could try to get. And the first goose, it was a bit strange. It looked like it went inside that rock. But of course that was just from the distance. Later when I got closer, it was there. I could harvest it. So there were so many of these, and I was just checking all these birds, what they were, and kind of trying to figure out which one would be the best. And then I saw this, and it was minor. That means it was probably a fairly good one. And actually this bird is one of those diamonds in the trophy lodge. The first shot was a miss, but the second one was a hit. So the distance, like 150 meters and even 100 meters, it's a bit difficult for something as small as these birds. So this was gold, but I think I had that color variant already, so I didn't bother to taxidermy these. So two geese, yeah, and then the one, I have no idea how it's pronounced, and I don't remember. It's either mezzo or teeri in Finnish, but I always mix those two. But I suppose this might be mezzo, since that's the really aggressive one. Sort of in real life they can be very dangerous. Like, it's just a bird, but it gets so aggressive in the mating season that you better keep your distance. And then in another part of the map, I don't remember what I was looking for in here, but basically just walking around and checking what I could see, and there was another hare, just trivial, so that would be nowhere near gold, but might as well take a practice shot. And they are so small, it's just aiming, getting it just right. Oh, I think there was a goose somewhere to my left here. Yeah, so I think this was like 5th mountain hare. So just practicing shooting them, finding them and shooting them, and hopefully I'll find a good enough at some point. But this one was bronze, so not nearly good enough. So I'll just need to continue trying to get one that's gold. But yeah, so that's all for this time. I'm ending this video here.